The third one says, stop making excuses. As fathers, we always make an excuse. We got an excuse for this, we got an excuse for that. Stop making excuses, man. Show up. Stop making excuses. I grew up without a father in my house. My daddy died when I was 9.5 years old. And I figured that out the other day, so I just figured that my family just let me know, how you got 9.5? But I figured it out. I was 9.5. Because he died in January, and my birthday was in May, so I would have turned 10 in May, but he died in January, so that makes me 9.5. So I really didn't have a father figure in the house growing up. All I had was my mama, my sisters, and 2 older brothers. I got 4 children now. And I'm not going to make an excuse because I didn't have a father to be a father's man.
Amen.
And that's what we do. We make an excuse. Stop making excuses. Because you know what? You need to think about, okay, I didn't have it, so now I'm going to make sure they have it. Okay? I call it reverse engineering the thing. Okay? Reverse engineering. All right? You be better than that was. Okay? You live in another state. And we hear that all the time. You know, you might have a child, y'all got married or whatever, and this child live over here and you live over there. Well, I can't see him that much, or I can't talk to him. I just, I'm just not going to be in any type of relationship with him at all, because guess what? They live way 10 hours away. So now we don't have a relationship. Just because you're not in the house with them don't mean you can't have a relationship with them.
Amen.
Okay? They need you even more because you're not there in the house with them. And I can tell you this from my personal experience. I had a daughter before I got married. And most of my life, she's lived in a different state. But we always stayed in contact. When she was in elementary school, I used to write her letters and send them to her. And I kept a copy of it. You got to have receipts these days, right? So I kept a copy of all the letters. And you can ask my wife, man. I'm telling you. And just the other day, I guess maybe a couple of months ago, I was looking through some of my old files, and I found the letter that I had copied that I had sent to her when she was in elementary school. And she's over 40 now. And you know what I did with those letters? I put them in an envelope and I sent them to her. So just because you're not there, that don't mean you can't be a father to that child. I remember when certain things happened with her, I'm one of the first person she's called. Why? Because I'm there. I might not be there physically all the time, but I'm there. I have a relationship. She knows she can pick up the phone and call daddy when she needs to talk. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. We've got to have that type of relationship. We got to have that type of thing where we're not going to just walk away from them and leave them and let mama raise them. And you ladies are doing a great job of raising them, but you can't do it by yourself. Okay? You can't do it by yourself. I know you have to do it by yourself sometimes, but it sure is a lot easier, guess what? When you got somebody to help you. All right? And I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes as well. Okay? So, about making excuses. You know what excuses are? Excuses are like armpits. You know why? Everybody got it when they both stand. So stop making excuses, man. Stop making excuses. All right? Because that's all there. It stink, man. All right? So stop making. Okay?